I think the most impressive driver I think I've seen out there through everything that he did through his whole career is myself. I think it is. I think it is. Yeah, the fastest cripple in the world. Yeah. No, I think with everything with everybody I've seen, you said about Jimmy. I never saw him race. Unfortunately, I've only seen what I've seen on TV. But the man that always just gave me a sense, raced him a little bit in karting. Obviously, he went through to win his World Championships, was just the way Ayrton went about his racing. He was just so, it's very similar. Lewis copies him. He's got his same sort of mentality. He was blinkered. He wasn't understood by the press very much because he was sort of the first one that really sort of went into the little bubble of really getting the best out of the team, out of the car and everything else that he needed to do to get the performances that he got. But his qualifying was sublime. He was always the last man on track, and he pretty much always nailed it when he did that. And then when it came down to the racing, we always know he was very quick if it was wet or dry, probably more impressive when it was wet. And then it was his ability with the racecraft. I know we can go to Suzuka and go through all that sort of palaver that happened there. And I think it's just, there was just something about him. He had this sort of aura around him. Even Nigel Mansell, well, to be honest, if he walked in here, there's a massive aura that Nigel carries. Ayrton was exactly the same, and that's something that we haven't seen for quite a long time. You do Michael did what he did. Damon Hill should have won the 1994 World Championship, but he took him out. He tried to do the same thing with Villeneuve in '97. He did his parking sort of thing in Monaco, trying to stop Fernando Alonso. That's just, I know it's horrible with his situation that he's got, but that was just the little bits that weren't what I thought racing was all about. You were there to win it fair and square. But then you go, what Michael achieved was immense. But it was just the way that he did it, and I always thought Ayrton was just that little bit more special.